Now in Kent, where police shot and killed an armed man overnight. All started when a woman called 911, warning her cousin was refusing to leave her home and arming himself with a machete.
Where's he at now?
Right here in the living room.
Do you still have the machete with him?
Yes.
Our Bob Jones live in Kent tonight, where he's been following this story since this morning. And Bob, right now 4 officers are on leave over this shooting.
Well, Chris, the names of those police officers will not be released until they are interviewed by the Portage County Sheriff's Department. The trouble started here at this house. Several adults and children were inside, and Kent police were warned that they may face a man with a weapon. It all ended tragically. Around 3:45 this morning, a 911 call from a woman worried about her cousin who was holding a weapon and refusing to leave the home.
I'm asking my cousin to leave. He won't leave. He's getting his machete. He said if any cop shows up, he's going after him. But he will not leave the house.
That man was identified as 25-year-old Douglas Yan. Investigators revealed 4 officers responded, and Yan charged out of the home towards the cops with a 2-foot-long machete. Yan's cousin was still on the phone with the operator.
He won't stop. Where's he at?
Moments later, officers fired their guns, killing Yan.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Copy. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Several neighbors were frightened by the middle-of-the-night gunfire. Some recall hearing 3 shots. Others heard more.
I looked up and I seen the rest, which were like back to back. It was like, I want to say maybe, I want to personally say 7.
We have nothing to hide. We want to get a fair and accurate understanding of what happened as well.
We've learned Yan was shot multiple times in the upper torso. Off camera, his mother told NewsChannel5 Yan was bipolar, off his medication, and she doesn't understand why he was shot.
Our policy basically is an edged weapon is considered a lethal weapon, and our policy is to treat a lethal threat like that with lethal force.
The guns were turned over to BCI as evidence. Following policy, the officers were placed on leave for at least 3 days.
They're shaken, they're upset, they're probably in shock, as well as the victim's family.
And we wondered if Kent police captured any of the incident on camera, and the answer is no. Kent police, that department, does not have body cams, and we found out today that a cruiser that was on the scene does have a dash cam, but it was pointed in a different direction from where the shooting took place, and other cruisers that were on the scene, they're in the middle of camera upgrades to those vehicles. Live in Kent tonight, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.